My name is Sam, and welcome back. We got some NBA playoffs to talk about, but first and foremost, I want to say thank you and congratulations to Carmelo Anthony for retiring today. We wish it would have gone out a different way of him on a team, ending it hopefully in a playoff run or just at the end of the season. It's kind of bittersweet that he had to end it, as a free agent, but it's also bittersweet that we don't get to see Melo hoop anymore. But I just wish him the best of luck. And of course, he's focused on him and his family. Of course, his son is on the rise right now. Hopefully, we'll see him soon in the college and in the draft. Talk soon. Now let's get to playoff basketball. For today's game, we have the Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Hopefully, the Lakers hoping not to get swept, and the Nuggets to hopefully sweep to get some rest. Because we'll talk about that other series right now, which has been crazy. And we had Game 3 happen a few days ago, and man, that game was just... like all these games been down to the wire. The Nuggets were just on fire, and man, these series have been good. At least I would say no, these series have been good, and from the Lakers and Nuggets side, these games have been so close down to the wire, pretty much, and then the Nuggets just take it at the end. But it's still very interesting because that the Lakers can make a run. And if I'm LeBron, I'm definitely not gonna get swept. I'm gonna do whatever it takes just to take one game so I don't get swept. And then it's a different. We'll get to Game 5 if there's a Game 5. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm at least thinking. I'm thinking LeBron James is gonna have the game of his life again, and to not be eliminated, not to get swept, and because I know if he gets swept, that is they won't hear the end of it, And I'm not much into the goat debate and stuff like that, but you don't want to hear that, man. Just for them to use this another sweep in the playoffs to use against Jordan, which I don't want to get into all that, but man, because I would hope the Lakers to at least take one, but I'm rooting for the Nuggets to make it to the finals. I want Nikola Jokic to win his first. And that's what I think. I think the Nuggets are going to take Game 4. They're going to sweep. It's going to be a close game. Jamal Murray. Oh, my. This man is amazing. Him and Jokic are both going to have amazing games because he could, if he balls out again, he could possibly steal having the conference finals MVP, the Magic Johnson Award. It's a super long name, but then also to think Jokic did have that 15 and then those 20 rebound game, that 51 triple double, and that's gonna be close. I want you guys comment down below who you think is gonna win the Western Conference Finals MVP, and man, I would hope the Lakers take one just to make it interesting, But the Nuggets get it done in 4 for me, and now. Let's get to this rivalry. No, I would call it a rivalry between the Celtics and the Miami Heat and Jimmy freaking Butler, man. Jimmy Butler just shows that he is the son of Michael Jordan. These memes after the game have been hilarious. They made Jimmy Butler bald, and he did look like Michael Jordan, but man, and then I don't know how true it was, but I saw someone put on Twitter, which I don't think is that good of a reliable source, that they put the Boston Celtics still had a higher chance of winning the series, even though no one's ever came back from a 3-0. I think it was a meme, but that's crazy if it's true. That's crazy. And I would hate to say it, but if it would be between the Lakers and the Celtics, who would be the team to come back? I don't think either of them are going to come back. But who would be the one to come back? I think it would be the Celtics. And Tatum and Jaylen Brown have had huge stinkers, of course, Game 3 being a horrible game just by the whole entire team. And then now you have threats from New England threatening Joe Mazzulla. It's just ridiculous. And now I hate to bring up this point, but it is what it is. If they lose, if they get swept, what is next? Does Jaylen Brown come back? He's like, I get it. I love Boston. Y'all are going to offer me the most amount of money, but I can't stand these fans. And that's what he was pretty much expressed. I want to be here, but I don't feel really loved because these fans. I think that's mostly every fan base, but I think Lakers, Knicks, and Boston. I might be missing a few, but though I feel like those teams, like fans, are very, very critical. I'm sorry if you're one of those fans, but there's some that are very critical of those, and that's why I'm like Jaylen Brown. I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't understand. They say when you get drafted, you don't have that much of an offensive bag. You're just a defensive guy, and then you get an offensive bag, and your defense slacks. Like, is not that much because you're showing so much more on offense, and then now they're saying your defense is bad because all you want to do is just throw up shots. And then in every single trade to get a superstar, they're just throwing you in the mix, and it's like, yo, why am I gonna be here if I have to worry about being traded? And yeah, I don't like. For me, I don't want him to go to Houston, but I wouldn't even know realistically. And I didn't want to talk about this realistically. Where would he go? But I mean, it is a conversation we're gonna end up having eventually if they do get swept, which I think. I hate doubting the Heat because I have been completely wrong about them their whole playoff run. And man, I mean, I would hope that the Celtics take game 4, and then, I think at the most they might take 2 games and then lose in game 6. No, they might lose. Oh my gosh, what did I say? 4. Yeah, 6 back in Miami. And which was the crazy thing, what I saw on TikTok, I forgot who posted this, but if there was somehow a Lakers versus Miami Heat series, the Miami Heat would have home court advantage even though they are the 8th seed, because I believe they won one more game than the Lakers did totally in the regular season, which is insane. Of course, I doubt that's going to happen, but it looks like it's going to be Nuggets versus Heat. We have that rivalry, and of course we had that one big game where he had Jimmy Butler and all them waiting in the locker room. Him saying, "I'll be waiting in the back for you," to Nikola Jokic and Nikola Jokic's brothers. Which, I mean, personally, if I was him, I wouldn't mess with either of those guys. But I don't like the narrative around that this would be a boring finals. We have Nikola Jokic. This is, I think, I don't want to say the same as the Suns and Bucks here, but it's like we don't have LeBron, we don't have Curry. We have Jimmy Butler, who's dragged this team. Bam Adebayo stepped up and helped pick up the load, and Gabe Vincent stepped up. Max Strus has stepped up, and now Max Strus is gonna get a bag from someone. And this is Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray. We have all these guys to win their first championship, and we're saying it's going to be boring after we've been pleading and saying, I'm tired of seeing LeBron. I'm tired of seeing Steph Curry. I mean, it's just, I guess it's just it's just people complaining about stuff just to have stuff to have. They're complaining just to complain, and I don't like it. I think I really like this series because, I would pick the Nuggets, but how gritty and how great the Heat have been. Bam versus Jokic, of course, I think Jokic is the better player, but then it's like Aaron Gordon has to guard Jimmy Butler, and then Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. have to chase around Gabe Vincent and Max Strus around the 3-point line. That's gonna be tough for them. That's gonna be tough, and that's gonna have to be KCP steps up, Bruce Brown steps up, and I'm hoping for this. I'm hoping that it's a good Nuggets Heat final series, which I'm excited for. And as you know, we are on the road to 100 subscribers at the end of the month, and we're almost there. I think we have 76 subscribers right now, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.